Okay, folks, so we are back for another session here, and it is log entry 2022011817.5.5, and it's Tuesday, January 18th in the whatever. So we are going to be doing SparkFun Inventors Kit lesson number... Oh man, what is it? It's 5B, that's what it is, that's for sure. There you go. 5B. Remote controlled robot. And so really the only difference here is that we're adding the second, what's it called? DC motor. As you can see, the prior lesson has the same circuit diagram, except it just has one DC motor. And the whole thing is learning how to use the driver with DC motors and different inputs and stuff like that. So let's talk about some learnings and some modifications. I didn't connect the wheels to the base of the board because I want to keep this stuff free, and I want to keep that dual bond stuff handy for later. So I've designed some little devices here that we're gonna look at and stuff like that. Now, again, the circuitry is all the same. The only difference is I just plugged in the second servo here, where B0 and B1, is it B0 and B1 or B1 and B2? No, it's B01 and B02. Okay, so that's the only thing that we added, and we added the servo. Now, you might be able to tell that under here I've got my trusty multimeter, but we're gonna pretend it's just a wooden block, and we're just gonna pretend that it's a wooden block designed to hold the DC motors with the wheels. So like I said, instead of building the robot, so I built an actuator to move an element to and fro that is compressed between the wheels. You know, like let's say in a factory application, like let's say you have an extruder and your extruder's back here, and like it's extruding this way, you know, from here towards the wheels, and then you need something to grab hold of it, you know, something to come and grab hold of it to keep pulling the rest of it out, right? So let's pretend that's what all this arrangement here is. And so we're gonna go like this. Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna be good. You'll see how good, just exactly how good this is. Okay. Are we ready for this, folks? Oh, come on. Oh, sorry folks, I used the wrong code. Okay, there we go. Did you guys see how that just shot out there? Did you see how I did that? So this uses the... You might have noticed I used the R, right? So the R is the configuration for the right turn. So the wheels will be moving in the opposite direction. Now, for example, if I cut that down to, let's say 30. Oh, okay, yeah. And let's maybe do another 10. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's tuck that in a little bit. And then, so let's maybe try the left and go back 40 and see if we can get back to the original position. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, as you can see, my machine needs some tweaking. Let's try some other experiments though. So here we have a longer elastic band. You can see the two DC motors here, and we're not using the soft points, we're using the hard points. Sorry, the levered down, as in reduce speed, more power. So what we're gonna do now, instead of using the left and right to move them kind of like in opposite directions, we're gonna use the front and back to move a conveyor belt round and round. See, do you guys see the conveyor belt going round and round? So let's maybe just attach some kind of marker there. I don't know how this is gonna work, folks, but we're gonna give it a try and see what happens, okay? I'm gonna see how this little paper clip goes round and round, or maybe it'll just disrupt the machine. We'll find out. Oh, okay, so we started it here. It went all the way around plus this. This is roughly... Okay, so this thing is roughly... Well, it goes from the caps lock all the way to, you know, the K. So you guys can measure that at home. I'm gonna say that's 7 inches. Yeah, sure, maybe 6. And so this is gonna be like a 12-inch circuit, right? So basically, like, what I've learned by watching the little paper clip and inputting the value of 100 is that 100 will give me roughly 14 inches of action. Wow, this thing's finicky. Let's go. Oh no, why is it going so slow all of a sudden? Wow. Well, another mystery for another time, 'cause you know, I just don't want to be screwing around here all day. So there you have it, folks. I mean, we could go through all this code, you know, like this new right here. You know, there we're going into a little bit more detail about how, you know, how we run those numbers. You know, here we got some different options programmed in there. We're gonna have some functions down here, obviously. Yeah, fascinating, folks. Oh yeah, look, we've got some presets going on, right? Okay, so how about that? Okay, thanks for tuning in.